Hi everybody. So today I want to show you how I'm going to set up my Hobonichi Techo for 2026. Whoopsie. The thing is, I have a Hobonichi Techo from 2023. I lucked in at a shop a while back, actually a year ago, over a year ago now. And they had a whole bunch of these. It was like a reseller place that buys back Amazon type returns and then resells them. Anywho, they had a whole bunch of these Hobonichi Techos, the cousins, in from 2023. They had them for $1. I bought several. I think I bought 10 or 15 for myself, and then I told hubby he could feel free to buy me more for Christmas. So I think I have like a total of like 20 of them. I've used several already in the past year, but I have more. So long story short, I need to get this ready to use for 2026. So I'm going to be redating it, tweaking things, and I'm going to take you along as I get that prepped, or start prepping that today. So here's the little extra things. This is the new paper that came out for 2024, which, if I'm not mistaken, was the paper that people don't like. There was a change in it, so I think the 2023 paper is the good stuff, and the little book that came with it. So at some point I'll add some kind of sticker, something to change that, whether I just get something to change the date. Right now, doesn't bother me. It can stay put as is. I might decorate this in a little while. The date will have to be changed. I'm going to probably print out a calendar on washi sticker paper and cover this up, and maybe on this page, or maybe put the 2026 calendar on this page and something decorative on this page. I don't know. We'll see. The yearly pages, I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for. I might use it for a habit tracker, maybe a mood tracker. I don't know. I don't tend to stick with habit trackers very well. So it probably only January would get filled then and nothing else. So I'm still contemplating what I'm going to use these pages for. I might just jot down if I've added important lists or things on the daily pages that I want to find more easily. I might do that with it. The only thing is that the days of the week are off. So whether I just white that whole column out and rewrite the days, I don't know. Or if I can just ignore it, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So in general, I probably won't use these pages for a lot. The monthly pages, however, I will use a fair bit. So this page for December, I'm filming this on, it's the 29th today, Monday, not Thursday, but it's the 29th. So there's only 3 days left of the month. So this page I'll probably just leave alone as is. But what I plan on using the monthly pages for is to jot down things coming up. So if I have vacation time, days off here or there, things like that coming up, I like to have that in my daily in a regular calendar spread. So if I know I have, like, for example, Thursday the 8th, I have a doctor's appointment. I have a haircut on the Tuesday, or Wednesday the following week. We have an overnight getaway, hubby and I, on the Thursday, Friday. So I'm just want to just jot down things like that. What I have are my whiteout tweezers. I'm going to be needing those. And I bought these stickers on AliExpress quite some time ago. I tested the 31st in another book. But there's a whole group of these with these date dots that I'm just going to use them to cover up. So the first is on, no, there's 31. I can't use that one. So the first is the Thursday. I'm going to have to go back through with whiteout on these. Yeah. I wasn't sure if that would work or not. That we'll go through and we'll white out all of these. And the moon phase. I will have to fix that part where it says 2023. But then I'm just basically going to go through and redate each and every one of these. And I'll come back in a second and show you once I have the entire month done. So there we go. January is done. I covered that up and put that there and I don't like it, so I'll deal with that later. I think what I might do is see if I can find stickers. I probably have some somewhere that have January written out in a nice cursive. And I'll just cover that up with something. So I'm going to go through a little bit later and I will do February and all the rest of the months. I'll probably not do much for the 2027 stuff because I don't usually forward plan that much like this. Now, the weeklies, I'm trying to decide how I want to use these. And I'm also thinking on the fly here, trying to decide. So if February starts on the 1st, I think I have to do it that way. So we'll go, how many weeks are there in January? Good grief. 1, 2, so it ends on the Saturday. Yeah, it ends on Saturday, sorry. So February 1st. This is January to February. I'm going to have to rethink this part because I've already got myself discombobulated. So I think I want to skip this page completely because I don't think I want to backtrack that far. Or do I? What did I do on this, the monthly? I did backtrack that way. So I did put that to the, okay, so I will do it that way. Good grief. That was complicated. So here's the first. So what I'm doing for the weeklies is because the dates, I want the days of the week to stay the same. I bought these stickers at Knockout Print Shop on Etsy. And she has the days sticker, like the days of the week stickers, which I'm going to be using in the daily section. But she also has, excuse the noise, she also has the number stickers. So I think what I want to do, so I'm just going to get these. That's a little bit similar color. So what I'm going to do is use these guys to cover up the dates in here. Just like so. I might come back in later and also do the days of the week, but for now I'm just going to put the actual days, the numbers down. And then I think I'll just white these out because we're not worried about these guys anymore. And what I plan on doing with these, first off, I'll have to decide how I'm going to replace this, or how I can replace that, or if I'm just going to put some kind of sticker over it and cover it, because these are going to be off. What I want to do here is I want to use this for kind of a tracking thing. And where did I put my cheat sheet? What I'm going to do with this, and I saw someone else do it, and for the life of me, I cannot remember who I saw doing this and where I saw it. But what they did was they divided the entire week across, I can't remember how many blocks they had. I'm going to do, to start with, I'm going to do 4 blocks. It's going to be 12 squares each. And in that, I'm going to be keeping track of what I'm reading or listening to on an audiobook. So I'll have a line across here and I'll put reading, listening, and then I'll write down, so I was reading such and such a book by so-and-so. And I'll jot down each day that I was reading something in that book. So I might have the same thing for 5 days in a row because I was reading or listening to an audiobook over 5 days. I'm going to have another line across that's going to record what I'm watching. So hubby and I have a routine where every Monday night we watch a certain TV show. Every Tuesday night we watch some kind of movie. Every Wednesday night there's another TV show we rewatch. Thursday night is another TV show we watch. Friday and Saturday, or Friday's kind of some kind of random choice. Saturday there's a certain movie. We go through a series of franchise movies, and so right now we're reading or watching through all of the National Lampoon Vacation movies. So the Christmas Vacation, the original one, European Vacation, and then Saturday coming up. So this Saturday coming up we'll be watching the National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation, which in my opinion was the worst of all the vacation movies. I didn't like that one. I'm also going to have a line where I keep track each day what I worked on crafting, what I worked on with my knitting or crochet, what I started, what I finished, what I did craft-wise. And then the last one is going to be my gratitude for each day. So that's how I plan on doing this. So then that way I can go through this at the end of the year and look and see what I've been watching, what I've been listening to, what I've been working on craft-wise every day. Because otherwise I can't think of what I want to use this for. So I'll come back in after and I will add the rest of the stickers all the way through. Now for the daily section, I do want to get a tip in that I'm going to put for each month. I started working on that and then I goofed up and I had it the wrong size. So I want to go through, I'm just working on stuff on Canva, and I just want to go through and make a little tip in that'll have it's like a pretty picture, an image of some sort with the monthly calendar, just kind of a decorative thing. If I don't get around to doing it, it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. So for this, whoops, it's not Monday. I'm glad these come off easily. Thursday is the 1st. Good grief, Karen. So I'm going to go through and let's find out where Monday is. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I'm just going to go through and redo those because the numbers, the month and the number is already there. So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so I'll just go through and I'm just going to redate these. So I am going to end up getting where it's going to thicken up a little bit, where I'm going to be having these little squares stacked one on top of the other. I'll live with that. That's fine. It doesn't bother me that much. So I'm going to spend time, each of these regular dailies, I'm going to use those for all sorts of things. I might have brain dumps in here, my to-do lists for each day, appointments I have on specific days, just a thing of recording my days, my daily life. I'll probably end up having different stickers that I put in here, just decorative things. This book is probably going to fatten up over the course of the year. This calendar part at the bottom of every week, I'll probably just get used to it and I'll ignore it. I might end up with some sticker going over top of some of them. Whatever. That does not bother me. And if I do have like a brain dump with a bunch of things listed on here that I want to keep track of, that might be what I end up putting in the index, if I can ever find it, into the index section. So I might just jot down that I have a brain dump for some kind of idea that I want to be able to find more easily. So that's the plans for my Hobonichi cousin. And then there's like this few little blank pages at the back. I probably won't get around to using those. I plan on using probably a variety of fountain pens in this book all through the year. I love my fountain pens. I love different inks. I've had 3 years in a row now. I've had the ink vent calendars. So what I might end up doing is just using my dip pen to jot down notes during the day. Well, we'll figure it out as we go along the day. It probably won't be the most aesthetically pleasing journal because I tend to jot things down quickly. Whatever, that's all fine. And I will at some point want to get a plastic cover for this and get it into a leather cover of some sort. Whether I put it into one of my Chic Sparrow covers that I have, or whether I get a Moterm cover to put it in. I haven't decided on that yet, but this is going to be rattling around with me all the time, so it's going to get beat up, and I want to get some kind of protective thing on it. So I'm going to sit back and spend some time. I'm going to redate all the calendars. I want to get it all redated in advance so that it's ready to go. And so that I don't have that excuse not to use it. Because I know myself, if I have to do it day by day, it might not get done. So I will show you this after the first week of January is finished up. And I'm hoping to show it to you either weekly or monthly to show you what I've been doing in this book. But this is where I plan on living in 2026. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye, everyone.